new. I feel like I was 25 like yesterday. Now here I am, not 25. They say just make the content. So this is me making the content. Hi, my name is Sai. And we're going to make this video about redoing our wardrobe. And I'm doing so with no makeup, bad lighting, and half of a plan, and a camera that keeps overheating. So I have no idea how this is going to turn out. So let's just go for it. So like I said, I'm redoing my wardrobe. And I'm redoing my wardrobe not in the way that influencers say, if I could start all over, here's what I would do. And then they go to a closet full of perfectly curated items that are no longer in stock and don't really help me. We're doing this in a way that feels from scratch, but not based in like overconsumption. So here's what I recently did. Went in my closet, tried on a ton of things, and gave away and tossed a ton of things. Largely because I'm in my late 30s. A lot of the items that I've purchased, I was in my early 30s. Not only do I not feel like that person anymore, my body is different. I'm gaining weight in places I didn't expect to, so my clothes wear differently. And so we need to do something about it. I just want to feel confident and I just want to feel like myself. So we're starting with my work wardrobe, since that's where I spend most of my time. But also I have noticed that a lot of my favorite influencers are doing the here's what you can wear to work, and then the items they show you are borderline inappropriate. And before y'all come for me like Emma Grede, I know appropriate is subjective, but if you are in a traditional work environment, you know what I mean. It has to be business casual, shoulders, backs, legs, all that, you know. So I started looking in like work edits on Revolve, and they're like, where do y'all work? Who is letting y'all wear short shorts to work? So I figured I got it. I can handle this. I can do it, especially because for as long as I can remember, I have always been pretty well regarded for how I put a work look together. So I'm taking this into my own hands, and we're going to do this in a way that is cost conscious and thoughtful. So like I said, I tossed some things, but I kept some things, and all of the things that I kept really made the foundation for ultimately what I'm going to buy. But I have some rules because we are not overspending. Things are expensive out there. So here are my rules. No final sale items, and here's why. I have a list, which we will get into, but I have a list. I purchased something and it wasn't really to buy. So I got these mules from Amazon, and I wanted like a little heel, but these are like, this is my nail. Like, what's the point? It's not really the vibe that I wanted, so I need to return these. So no final sale items, because it has to be able to be something that I absolutely want and have a vision for. Thing two, I have to like the fit, the color, the fabric, the style, and I can't always tell that online. So once I get the item, I need to be able to, you know, ascertain that information. And once I get all that, it has to match what I already have, because that's the whole point of a capsule collection. And it can't be boring. It has to have something interesting about it, something that feels unmistakably me. And that was another reason why I tried on half of my entire wardrobe and figured out what are the things that I felt the most confident in, and how can I continue that? How can I replicate that? How can I expand on that? And then what else? Oh, and then finally, the most important rule of all, I have a list, and I do not deviate from said list. The list is to keep me on track because I want to stay cost conscious. I don't want to spend thousands upon thousands of dollars on items. And so I want to make sure that the items I'm looking for are specific and in season. So they need to carry me from spring through summer. And here are the items: 3 dresses, a skirt, pants, shorts, but not like a little, but like, you know, like a cute short, you'll see. I also need 3 tops, and then I have 5 pairs of shoes. Hear me out, because I'm also redoing other parts of my wardrobe, but these 5 pairs of shoes will work for work and other things as well. But I have 5 pairs of shoes: an open-toed heel, a closed-toed heel, my mules, a flat, a cute little flat, a sandal, and a tennis shoe or sneaker, however you say it. So those are the 5 pairs of shoes: a bag, a belt, and then miscellaneous things like sunglasses, scarves, a brooch, and then I also have a jacket, like a light jacket, because if you are on the East Coast, I'm in the mid-Atlantic, pardon me, the DC area, the weather's been up and down. So I needed a jacket. But I did already start to make some purchases, and those things are coming, and we'll try them on. But for now, let me walk you through what I've gotten so far. So I got a dress from Modern Citizen, and I liked the style of this dress. I thought it was really cute. It was a little bit of a pop of color, that green. So it gives me a little bit of an opportunity to like have a little pizzazz. The thing about me and my style is that I like structure. I like structure. I like things that feel intentional, and this did that. I also like that it seems like it wears nice around the waist area. It wasn't an area I've ever had to worry about before when I was younger. I used to have rock hard Janet Jackson in the 90s abs up until like 2 years ago. That's different now, so we're working on it. But in the meantime, I need something that works for what I have. So I liked that. Another dress that I got from Nordstrom. This is a cute little, I figure, a little something you could throw on, something real easy. So I have 2 of the 3 dresses. I also got a top. So I have 3 tops. I only got 1. It's okay to take my time. Like I said, I'm not trying to overconsume. So I got this one top. I got it from ASOS, and it's got, again, that structure. It's got something interesting. It is a simple white button-up shirt, but it's still, it's got something there. Same thing, black pants. Very simple, very straightforward, but there was something about the pleating detail that I really liked. And if you're seeing the trend, you can kind of see where we're going in terms of like something that feels both feminine and strong and structured all at the same time. I also got a sandal from Amazon, and I like them, tried them on. I will, again, show them in the next video when I have something to show with it. But those were really cute, and I'm keeping those. I ordered my heel from Steve Madden, something, again, affordable. I really like this style. It feels simple. It was something that I could wear with the dress or with the pants. So you see where I'm going, things that you can wear. And then I also have this jacket from Banana Republic, a nice, cute, simple trench coat. It's lightweight. It wears really well. I have worn this several times. I actually need to clean it because I've worn it quite a bit because we've had rain in DC. So she's been holding her own. I bought some shorts from 6 Crayon, and I have never heard of the brand, but there's another content creator that I follow, Tashira. I love her, but she showed these shorts, and so I got them, and we'll see how they look. Again, I think they can work with a couple of different things. And then the last thing that I got these flats, and I got them from Urban Outfitters. I'm usually not somebody that likes to jump on trends, and so the little mesh shoe trend, I was a little skeptical, a little apprehensive, but something about these just made me feel like it could be a good thing. And the price point was really affordable, so we'll see. So those are the things that I got. I still have some other things on my list that I want to get, but I want to start there. These are things that I have that match things that I already own. I have 2 ideas for a tennis shoe that I want to get. So I'm having fun with this, and I'm looking forward to this process. So if you are looking for a place to be able to curate a work wardrobe that makes sense, you are in the right place. The next time we'll have a better plan, but in the meantime and in between time, like, subscribe, tell a friend, and tell a friend and tell a friend. And I'll see you back, next week. Well, that's all. Thank you. Bye.